Hey there YouTube, this is Decent149 coming with you now with a Exodia Chicken Race FTK deck by my friend Jared, so let's get into it.
So, first of all, you want to play one piece of Exodia, of like each piece, because you know it's an Exodia deck. Then you want to play 3 Royal Magical Library. Royal Magical Library gets a spell counter every time you activate a spell card. Obviously, this deck has a lot of spells. When Royal Magical Library has 3 spell counters, you can remove them to draw 1 card. When you have 2 of these out in the field and you're getting spells, it's really good because then you get to, because then it's like double the draws. It's like a pot of greed. Then I play 1 Summoner Monk. Summoner Monk is really good if you don't draw Royal Magical Library first turn. It's also good for defensive purposes if you don't get the FTK off. Yeah. Targets for this to be discarded are really like Cursed Bamboo Sword, dead terraformings, Toon Table of Content that's dead. Yeah. So yeah, that's why Summoner Monk's good in this deck. Then I play 3 Chicken Game. Chicken Game is really good in this game, and in this like sort of like format because field spells, because you can use your opponent if your opponent has field spells, it's not going to destroy it, and plus, you can't get killed while this is on the field and you have less life points by your opponent. That's what everyone seems to forget about. And yeah, you get to draw. It's like a free draw. Well, not really, but like you only have to pay 1,000. Then we play Pseudo Space. This lets you play 6 copies of Chicken Game, really. Then you have 3 Terraforming to search out these field spells because there's 6 of them. And that's, yeah, you can get all spell counters off of this too. So yeah. I play 1 Bamboo Sword, 1 Broken, because you don't really want to draw into multiple, and you don't really need multiple, because you got Cursed. Cursed Bamboo Sword still counts towards Golden. So Cursed, when it's sent to grave, it can search another Bamboo Sword, except for itself. Also, when you activate Cursed Bamboo Sword, you can bounce back another Bamboo Sword. So that's also a good thing, because then you can get more spell counters on Royal Magical Library. I play 3 Toon Table of Content. Toon Table of Content also it deck thins, and it also goes towards counters on Royal Magical Library. I also play the Toon World, so I can activate the 3rd Toon Table of Content. Toon World isn't completely useless. You can actually activate it to go towards Royal Magical Library. Then I play 3 Dark World Dealing. Dark World Dealing is a really good card, because you can also, same as Summoner Monk, you can ditch your dead cards like Terraformings and Toon Table of Content. You can also dump the Cursed Bamboo Swords to get another Bamboo Sword. I play a 3 Upstart because it's just a free draw, really, because you don't really care about your opponent's life points. So yeah, Upstart is really good. Then I play 3 Magical Mallet, or Mullet, as Australians like to call it. Yeah, it's really good because it just lets you reset your hand. Like even first turn, if you brick, you can just use this to reset. So yeah. Then the final singles that I play 1 Day Apiece. If you don't manage to get the FTK off like I did in the deck test, this saves you, because I actually would have got the Exodia in that game because I actually activated this earlier. So I actually did get the sort of FTK sort of thing. But yeah, I was a bit unfortunate to forget about that. But yeah, I had Exodia. So yeah. Then I played Double Summon. So Double Summon lets you get multiple Royal Magical Libraries, or so like it's just a plus. because you can activate it without even, you don't need to summon again. It just says you can. So you can just activate this out of nowhere to add another add another counter onto your Royal Magical Library. So we'll go into the extra deck now. So you play outs to towers. You play Dragon Master Knight and Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Very good outs to towers. Then you play MLG Elden Orden. He's very good for the rank 4s. Yeah. Then you play Pair Psychoid because he's a beast. He can attack directly, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he can attack directly. It's really good. Then you play another out to towers, Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon. Very good. Good out to towers because everyone hates towers. Then you play Arcanite Magician, right? Too strong, man. Spell Destruction, Trap Destruction, too good. Then you play the Red Eyes remake. Is pretty cool. You get to burn your opponent, which you definitely want to do. Then you play Satella like Constella Diamond because it just hurts.
BA.
It hurts BAs. It hurts all the meta decks really. It's just so good. Then you play Dark Rebellion XC Dragon because it's a beast. It's a tank. You gotta get the 10 edition too because it just looks so sick. Then this is a card that I actually use because you can summon 101 in defense and stall if you don't make the FTK and you didn't use 1 day apiece because it's just you can just detach one and it doesn't get destroyed. It's too good just to stall. Then you play Castell because you know Castell is pretty cool. I had an ulti but I just got rid of it because you know ulti Castell overrated. Then you got the to make up I got an ulti Levier. Levier is really good for returning banish cards, banish monsters because I know I have a lot of banish because yeah this deck banishes a lot. Diagosta Emerald because it's a very expensive card. Gagaga to make that burn. If they only got 800 left or 16, you can make double somehow by like chucking another one in. And then we finally play Platonic Ice so you can get that diamond out. Plus it's got 550 attack, so it's very beefy. For an alternate version of this, if you don't want to play the Exodia variant, you can take all the pieces of Exodia out and you can play the burn version. So for the burn version, I play 1 magical explosion, life equalizer, and then 3 thunder dragon with the deck. So you just take out the 5 pieces of Exodia and then you add the burn part of it. So life equalizer, when the difference between both players' life points is 8,000, you can make both players have 3,000 attack, 3,000 life points. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. Then magical explosion. When you have spells in your grave, you can activate this, and obviously this deck burns through spells very quickly. Inflict 200 damage to your opponent's life points for every spell card in your graveyard. So that basically finishes them off. All you need is 15 spells in your grave, and then there's about 30 in here. So it's a really good burn OTK. So
And also there is another burn trap card that if your opponent you lower their life points up to 3,000, and if your opponent gains life points, you can make them lose life points instead.
Nurse, yeah.
Yeah, Nurse.
Nurse burns are completely out of the deck, but yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching the deck profile. If you got any tips or anything I should add, feel free to comment below. I'm always open to new suggestions for the deck. So yeah, that's Exodia FTK / burn OTK or FTK. So yeah,
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, favorite if you really like this video or you want to just copy it, net deck or whatever. Yeah. By the way, this is a really good out to towers. It's super OP. Blue eyes for life. Okay, thanks for watching. See ya.